Have you ever watched the leaves fall in autumn, their vibrant colors painting the earth beneath them? It's a mesmerizing sight, isn't it? In a way, these leaves are a lot like our ancestors. They give the trees life, and once they fall, they still play a crucial role in nourishing the soil. They continue to exist, not in a physical form but in the essence they leave behind. Just as the fallen leaves feed the earth, our ancestors are the roots that feed our souls. They connect us to a rich history, a lineage that informs who we are and where we come from. Their wisdom, traditions, and experiences are inextricably woven into the fabric of our beings, shaping our lives in ways we often don't realize. By honoring our ancestors and heritage in our spiritual practice, we acknowledge their enduring influence and express our gratitude for the foundation they've laid for us. This post will delve into the importance of such practices and provide guidance on how to integrate them into your spirituality for a more profound and connected spiritual journey. Our ancestors are more than just a series of names on a family tree. They are a direct link to our past, a past that is rich with a history of trials, triumphs, beliefs, traditions, and wisdom. When we connect with our ancestors, we tap into this reservoir of knowledge and experience, allowing us to draw on their strengths and learn from their mistakes. Engaging with our ancestors in our spiritual practice can also foster a sense of belonging and identity. It connects us to something larger than ourselves, grounding us in the continuity of life. It gives us a sense of perspective, reminding us of our place in the grand tapestry of existence. Moreover, showing respect and gratitude to our ancestors can be a deeply healing practice. It can help us to address unresolved issues in our lineage, heal generational trauma, and foster a sense of peace and wholeness within ourselves. Our heritage is an integral part of our identity. It encompasses the traditions, values, stories, and spiritual practices passed down through generations. By honoring our heritage in our spiritual practice, we keep these traditions alive and ensure their continuity. Incorporating elements of our heritage into our spiritual practice can also serve as a powerful tool for self-discovery and growth. It can help us understand ourselves better, enabling us to navigate life with greater wisdom and clarity. It connects us to our roots, anchoring us in the wisdom of those who came before us. Furthermore, engaging with our heritage can deepen our spiritual practice. It adds richness and depth to our spiritual journey, making it more meaningful and fulfilling. One of the simplest ways to honor our ancestors and heritage in our spiritual practice is by creating sacred spaces and rituals. An altar dedicated to our ancestors, filled with photos, heirlooms, or other items connected to them, can serve as a focal point for our practice. Rituals, too, can be a powerful way to connect with our ancestors and heritage. This could be as simple as lighting a candle in memory of our loved ones, or as elaborate as conducting a full-blown ancestral feast. The aim is to create a space and time where we can remember, honor, and connect with our ancestors. Remember, the specific rituals or practices you adopt don't matter as much as the intention behind them. It's the heartfulness, respect, and sincerity with which you approach these practices that truly honors your ancestors and heritage. For those of us drawn to the realm of tarot and other divination tools, these can prove instrumental in connecting with our ancestors. Tarot, in particular, with its rich symbolism and intuitive nature, can serve as a bridge to our ancestors, offering insights, messages, and guidance from them. As you shuffle the tarot deck, envision your ancestors surrounding you, their wisdom and love infusing the cards. As you lay the cards out, open yourself to their messages. Remember, this isn't about predicting the future, but about seeking wisdom and guidance from those who've walked this path before us. Connecting with your ancestors through divination can be a transformative experience. It can deepen your spiritual practice, enhance your intuitive abilities, and foster a stronger connection with your heritage. Finally, embodying our heritage is perhaps the most profound way to honor our ancestors in our spiritual practice. This means living out the values, traditions, and wisdom passed down to us, making them a part of our everyday lives. This could involve incorporating traditional practices into our daily routines, celebrating cultural festivals, or simply living in alignment with the values our ancestors held dear. By doing so, we keep their spirit alive and weave the richness of our heritage into our present. Remember, honoring our ancestors and heritage doesn't mean living in the past. Instead, it's about drawing from the wisdom of the past to enrich our present, shaping a future that honors those who came before us. Honoring our ancestors and heritage in our spiritual practice is a journey of deep connection, self-discovery, and growth. It's about acknowledging our roots, embracing our identity, and expressing gratitude for the foundations laid by those who came before us. As we navigate this journey, let us remember that our ancestors are not distant, forgotten figures. They live within us, in our DNA, in our values, in our stories. And as we honor them in our spiritual practice, we ensure their wisdom, love, and spirit continue to guide us, just like the falling leaves that nourish the earth long after they've fallen from the trees.